Hey guys, and welcome to today's video. It is going to be a 3-month update for me, mommy and baby update, and our dog is here too. Look at that. Okay, yeah, you go lay down. So we are going to be talking about Jace first. He is over 3 months old now, like 3.5 months. Second baby problems where I have no idea how many weeks old you are. I just keep track of months, yeah. And as you can tell right now, he is such a happy baby. He is such a smiley boy. I do have another son. He is 2 years old. And Bryce as a newborn was totally different than Jace as a newborn. Jace is 14 pounds, 11 ounces, which is about a pound less than what his brother was. And he's just such a light. He's sleeping great. He has been sleeping great since the moment really he's been home. He sleeps through the night some nights, and some nights he only wakes up once, but there's never been like a night where he has trouble going back to sleep. I did purchase the Taking Care of Babies newborn class. I'll leave her Instagram handle down below, and I just followed her sleep techniques and it's been working great so far. He loves to talk and smile and coo, and he has had no reflux. That was kind of our big thing with my first son. He didn't smile, talk, or coo because he screamed all day, every day for the first 4 months of his life. And Jace smiles and coos and talks and babbles so much. He is on, he's kind of on a schedule, but not really, where he is, he eats, he has a wake time, and then he sleeps. He eats, he has a wake time, and then he sleeps. And we try to stay with that cycle of things. He loves to stand like this. Like, I feel like he is so strong in his standing. He loves to stand up. Yes, and we talk to each other lots, don't we? Yeah, we talk to each other lots. He's got a little bit of a runny nose, so we've been using the nose Frida to clear that out. Yeah, so at 3 months old, you got your first little cold, and that was sad, but we've been sucking those boogers out. He does okay-ish in the car. I mentioned in my first 3-month update that he's a dream in the car. Jace, on the other hand, just doesn't love the car seat like his brother did. He loves staring at our fireplace. Like, he sits in this little Fisher-Price frog chair. It's kind of like a Bumbo but different. I prefer this Fisher-Price frog chair over the Bumbo. I used it for Bryce and I've loved it for Jace, and he loves to just sit and stare at the fire. He's just mesmerized by it. Today is Halloween, so this is his first holiday, and he is a donkey, and his big brother is Shrek. So yeah, we have Shrek and Donkey, and yes, he does still have his little stork bite on his forehead. Oh my god. Yeah. He has his little stork bite on his forehead, and it has lightened a little bit because he did have a little stork bite that was really red on his nose, and I feel like it's starting to fade. Obviously, if he gets super excited or super mad, it gets red. I was so hesitant posting pictures of him in the beginning because everybody commented on it, and it was never negative comments, but it's just like, is that the only thing anybody's ever gonna point out? And I did have like good conversations with some other moms that have children with stork bites that are older, and when people comment on them, like, to the child, it's just a part of them, and for it to be pointed out every single time, like, I asked a lot of mamas for really great advice on how they handle those comments when they're older, and I got some really great feedback. So that's helpful because, you know, when he's older, I don't want him to become self-conscious about it. It's just who he is and what he has, and a part of him, just like, you know, I have a mole on my shoulder, and it's actually kind of special to me because my grandmother, who I love dearly, has a mole there. So, but like, I remember it got pointed out for a while, and I was really self-conscious about it. But yeah, anyways, that's kind of the tangent on his stork bite. Oh, you like looking at yourself, huh? So as for me and my 3-month postpartum update, I just have to tell you ladies, like I've done videos on my postpartum depression and anxiety from my previous pregnancy and experience and things like that. And this time around has been so different. And I was a little nervous about it. When I found out I was pregnant again, I was like, I don't want to go through all that postpartum stuff. I just had horrific memories of like the first 4 months of my son's life. I felt like there's a black cloud following me around everywhere. But this experience has been so different. I, really did take what I learned from my first and knew that I needed to have self-care, and I did need to sleep and nourish myself, and I did need to have me time and pray a lot and all of that stuff, like take my workouts as self-care instead of struggling to lose the baby weight or seeing it as like, I gotta get my body back to a better shape. Like I'm a different person this time around, so I think that did roll. I am taking CBD oil, and I do think that that has helped. So you are welcome to doing your research on it. I will leave the one that I take down below in the comments, but I think it has helped me, and there's been no postpartum and depression or anxiety. I did have a little bit of baby blues, and I think at times I do get baby blues here and there if I don't, schedule something with a friend or schedule a date night with my husband, or just take a little pause and not be mom for like 5 minutes, whether that's like after bedtime. But it's been a different experience, not like the black cloud. Are you getting ready for nap? Yeah. Oh, I'm so tired. He does like his wubba-nub. Can you just hang out with me until... There we go. Let's just snuggle for a minute. So, and I didn't talk about that. For his sleeping, he goes to bed between 7 and 7:30, and we put him in his Merlin sleep suit, and oftentimes he sleeps through the night, and sometimes he wakes up once. Like today, he woke up at 3 in the morning, and then he didn't wake up again until 8:30 in the morning, but if he sleeps through the night, he's usually awake by 6:30-ish. And for my weight loss, so if you follow me on Instagram, that's really where I'm posting and sharing my weight loss journey. I am still 20 pounds away from my pre-pregnancy weight. But the thing is I feel so good. I feel energetic. I recently went down to like a capsule-ish wardrobe in my closet, so I feel like I look good in my clothes. I feel confident getting dressed. I healed my diastasis recti properly this time around, instead of like jumping into abs that I shouldn't be doing like I did last time. So my stomach, and I even watched Bryce's 3-month update before this, and my stomach looks flatter than my first. So I don't know, I'm just gonna continue to trust the process, do my workouts, continue to eat the way I'm eating, and intermittent fast. I am doing that again, because I'm feeling good, and I just know like how I feel and how I like see myself is more important than that number on the scale. And hey, if I just let go of that number on the scale and just focus on being the best version of me, things are gonna be tipping in my favor soon. I know that. That's what I coach my clients on. That's what I tell myself all the time, but it is hard because it's like 20 pounds away from pre-pregnancy weight, and I'm 3 months postpartum, and I lost that weight in the first 3 weeks. So I haven't lost any weight since 3 weeks postpartum, and it's actually been like fluctuating up and down 5 pounds. So it's really, really weird. Pre-pregnancy weight, just for reference, I'm 5'2", you guys, 5'3", whatever, was 124 pounds, give or take, and right now I'm 144, give or take. So it's just so weird to me that like there's this 20 pounds that's lingering, and I'm doing all the right things, and I feel great. Like, I put on this shirt, and I bought this before I was even pregnant with my first son, and I put this shirt on and I was like, this fits me so good. So I don't know, this postpartum's a weird thing, so don't compare yourself or your journey or your body to anybody else's. And that is our 3-month update. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate your love and support. I know I haven't made a video in a hot minute since he's been born, but I've literally just been enjoying every moment of him being a newborn. I've been enjoying every moment of me working from home. So I literally like work with him next to me. I work like 2 to 3 hours max a day, and he's here with me. His brother goes and plays while I get work done, and then other days I have both of them at home and I work during nap time, and it's just a really good life. And this is like totally different than what I was saying at 3 months postpartum with Bryce. And I was watching that video and I just wanted to like jump in and give myself a hug, because I was trying to put on a happy face, but I know in that time I was struggling and things were hard. And I'm gonna do another video on what our transition was like from 1 to 2 and my experience with that. But I've just been soaking up this little boy. I love him so stinking much. He came into the world and just felt like a completion of my heart. Can you take the passy out so they can see you one more time? Yeah. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And we will see you in the next video.